have a media landscape in this country that has just bent the knee to the fascist president of the United States, legitimizing an illegitimate president. And I don't mean illegitimate like he didn't get elected. I mean, he's illegitimate. He was not qualified or should not have been elected to office, should not have been presented as a candidate after he tried to overthrow the United States government. Normal countries deal with their traitors. We did not. We instead, as Democrats, Joe Biden appointed Merrick Garland as some kind of a concession for not being named to the Supreme Court, or being named but never being confirmed by the Senate because they abdicated their constitutionally mandated role of advice and consent with Mitch McConnell. And now the media, they're giving Trump millions of dollars in legal settlements. They're donating to his inaugural fund. They're donating untold millions of dollars for his palace-like ballroom that's very likely not a ballroom. It's going to be something else. We'll learn. We'll find out. And even our Fox Sports idiots bring Donald Trump on, and they don't talk about football. Oh, what do you think of this guy? What do you think of this? They talk to him about policy. They give an opportunity to propagandize and to lie to the American people. What does it mean to you, Donald Trump, to be here on this day? It's just softball nonsense. Legitimizing a fascist, a danger, clear and present danger to the health and well-being and continuation of our republic. Watch this first clip.
We welcome in the President of the United States, Donald Trump. Well, Mr. President, thanks so much for joining us. Kenny Albert, Jonathan Vilma. Veterans Day weekend, right. The NFL salutes to service. How meaningful is it for you to be here today? You just took part in the halftime ceremony honoring the military.
Well, we just swore in a tremendous group of young people, and that was an honor, and they are just fantastic, and they love, our recruitment's been record-setting. Since a year ago it was a disaster for the country, and now it's record-setting, so this was an honor to be here.
How meaningful is it for you to be here today? You think Donald Trump gives a single flying f*** about the troops, the suckers and losers? Good job legitimizing. Just disgusting. It wasn't just the one guy, the other guy, he got his shot too. Just take this opportunity to tell us about the nation. How are we doing as a country?
Respects to combat, war, etc., and you kind of take some of the same strategies. Would love to hear your thoughts about where we are as a nation, how we're doing.
Well, we're doing great, and recruitment is doing phenomenally. People have spirit. Our stock market hit an all-time high. Prices are coming down. We inherited a mess. Prices are coming way down. And I'll tell you, our country has over $17 trillion being invested in it, which is a record. So we're doing great.
Sets him up to lie. What's he do? Knock him down. Lie after lie after lie. Prices are coming down. It's so funny about the way Donald Trump lies is that some days prices are already down. Other days prices are coming down. 17 trillion in investments. All of this is lies, unsubstantiated bullshit. And he's just allowed, unfettered, unchecked, no qualifications for anything he's saying. Give him an opportunity to feel better about himself, because what had just taken place, they mentioned it there briefly, the enlistment ceremony. Republicans are up in arms. Oh, these liberal radicals are booing our troops. They're booing this enlistment. No, they're not. They're booing Donald Trump. They're booing the fascist who intends to destroy our country while wildly enriching himself by orders of magnitude. That's what they're booing. And that's exactly what took place during the enlistment ceremony. While Donald Trump was talking, the crowd went wild booing. And look, I want to give you multiple angles. A lot of people, oh, that's AI. Oh, that's layered over audio. The crowd actually went wild for Donald Trump. I mean, my normal core audience wouldn't say that, but the dipshit Republican trolls in the comments are certainly going to say that. You're certainly going to see that online if you haven't already. That's going to be the narrative. Well, here's another video from someone's cell phone. Alexis Wainwright is her name. She's a reporter for WUSA, Channel 9 here in Washington, D.C. She was at the game. Here's a little vertical video to back up the first. And her account of it was in that tweet. President Donald Trump is here at the Washington Commanders game as they host the Detroit Lions. When shown on the Jumbotron, the crowd started to boo. I love that. The one lone middle finger to Donald Trump. We're all that guy. And some would say, well, yeah, also there's people cheering. Of course, there's some people cheering. Donald Trump is not 100% hated and loathed by the American people, but it's like 60%. It's the same in the stadium. It's kind of a representation of America. There's all kinds of fascists that run in the DMV here, the Washington, D.C. area, like anywhere else. But overwhelmingly, he was not welcome there. Overwhelmingly, he was booed. People were sounding their displeasure in the face of Donald Trump. And he had to run upstairs to the broadcast booth to get a little mood boost, a little self-esteem check. What do you think about being here? How meaningful is it to you, sir? Oh, with tears in my eyes, Donald Trump. Let me lather you up and go to town, say the Fox employees. Anyway, what do you think? I welcome you to this less important conversation. Of course, the Americans hate Donald Trump and are going to boo him. Of course, he's damaging every single one of us, even those that don't believe it, who haven't yet woken up to it. They'll find out soon enough. Anyway, what do you think? Let's talk about it in the comments below the video. You can also call the voicemail line 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily at Dollemore.com. I love and appreciate you very much. I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of one another.